I was hired at the HRI in August of '77. I applied to HRI for a job because I wanted to get a better paying job. I was only making $2.30 an hour at a gas station, and one of my customers stopped in and told me they were going to be hiring. So the next morning I went down to the quarry and filled out my application, and when Dennis read that I went to Votech for welding, he said to me to show up tomorrow at 7 a.m. with a pair of steel-toe boots on, not sneakers. So I've been there ever since. The first day I was very happy about getting the job. I started out at $4.19 an hour, which was like double my pay, and I was going to have insurance. Over the last 40 years, I basically started out as a welder and operating equipment, doing basic maintenance on the plant. By the second year, I went in the shop, and I've been in the shop as a mechanic ever since. In '95, I took over as a shop foreman. My favorite project that I got to work on to this date that I remember fondly was the building of the truck tarp system that we still use today. It took a long time to build it, and then once we finished, we got to demonstrate to Herbert Imp, which was the owner at the time, and we loaded the truck with asphalt, brought it over, and it took me like 7 minutes to roll back the tarp, climb on the side of the bed, and strap it down. The second truck had the tarp system on that we built, and we pulled up there. It took me like less than 30 seconds to tarp the truck, and I can remember Mr. Imp looking me right in the face and telling me, "Young man, I want them tarps on every truck by the end of the month," and they were. And the changes I've seen immediately was the addition of a lot of new equipment, and obviously the safety culture had started to change. Over the years, I've seen many changes, and the two biggest ones to stand out was the growth in diversity. When I first went there was only 30 men that worked in the quarry, and now there's over 60, and men and women. I've seen many changes in our safety throughout my career at HRI. In the '70s, it was a 15-minute toolbox meeting, and once a year, 8-hour refresher. And the attitude was pretty much live by the seat of your pants. Since Chris McHugh became the safety director here at HRI, I think that our company is definitely going in a positive direction. Now when I hear someone whistling walking through the shop, I know it's Matt Maliski. He's our West Region Safety Coordinator, and he's always been very positive, and he has created a trusting relationship between the truck drivers, shops, and safety. I've seen a lot of changes in the culture, and leadership also. In the beginning, you didn't have an opinion. They just told you what to do, and now with the change in the safety, with the CI teams, they have been involved. There's employee engagement as far as making decisions as safety, and it's nice to see that they at least respect their opinions too. Robert Weaver was a very big influence on me in the beginning. He would always share his ideas and was very creative. He had high expectations, and he was old school on that. There definitely was old school, hard-nosed. In recent years, Jim Andrews has always been very supportive of me and tried to expand my knowledge in technology, leadership, and in safety. It would be to set high goals and to try to achieve every one of them. One of the most memorable moments of my life was in August of 18. Jim Andrews, my boss, gave me a call and said he was on his way to the shop. To my surprise, Mr. Lamb was with him, president of our company. And he had come to present Malcolm Witherite and myself with our 40+ years service awards. And that was a very special moment for me. If I was to describe HRI in one word, it would be family. Throughout my years at HRI, I've had 3 major hardships. And they were always very supportive, and they would tell me to go home, be with your family. And not many places would do that. And I'm just very proud to have worked here.